Day 1.
Day 2.
This is a scribble grid.
End of day 3.
I'm fuming.
Day 4.
Is day 5. I have finished. Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to a new video. Today we are painting a mural. Well, actually it's going to take me a few days, but I thought I would take you along the journey with me. This is a 2-part video. If you want to see how I designed the mural, you can check out part 1. I'll leave a link in the description to the video. The wall is just outside my studio, which is very handy. I'm going to take you through wall prep, priming, sketching out the mural all the way to painting, then finishing off the details. Painting murals are still relatively new to me. I think this might be like my 5th mural, maybe 6. I don't know, definitely under 10 anyway, so I'm still learning as well. So if this is the kind of video you enjoy, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from me, subscribe to this channel. Let's do this, shall we?
Hey, listen up, I've tried to tell you this 100 times. Not getting better by lying there pretending to cry. You on repeat, you can't see shit cause you have closed your eyes. You say you listen, but you're missing what it's all about. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah.
We have painted a wall pig. That is what we've spent the whole day doing, and it's looking pink.
It's just another sign of growing up, you're growing old, your life keep passing. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah.
This is a scribble grid.
I have finished the scribble grid, as you can see. I haven't done a grid up here because this is sky, so this is not needed. So I've just photographed this and photographed the grid behind the electrical box. And I'm going to head to the studio and set up the reference. So yeah, this is stage 1.
Stop, yeah.
Okay, so the doodle grid is done, which is good. There are many different ways that you can paint a mural, but this is my preferred way, and it was taught to me by Albert from Bud Studio. And I really like it because I find it quite quick and easy. The other ways that you can paint murals is, number 1, you can just freehand it. From what I've seen, most people who freehand murals, their work tends to be a little bit more abstract because there's less ability to kind of like get it wrong, like get the proportions wrong. The second way you can do it is using a projector and projecting at night time, which is how I first did the murals that I was doing. And there are pros and cons to that. Like, it's great because you can kind of just, you know, project your artwork straight onto the wall, but you have to do it at night, and also you need like a power source for the projector, which sometimes means getting a generator, and it could be one of those petrol generators, blah, blah, blah. Not great. The third method is that you can use a traditional grid, which is how I used to do it. So you grid up your artwork and you grid the wall using what looks like a typical mathematical grid, and then you use that to be able to scale the artwork, which is what I used to do. But this method I just prefer so much more, and you actually get so many more reference points, and it's a lot quicker. I've got my photos of the scribble grid. I'm back in the studio, and now I'm going to overlay the reference so I can position the artwork accordingly. Let me just show you this reference quickly up close. So I have the artwork here, and I just then turn the opacity down, and then when I zoom in, you can see the letters that I drew on the wall. So then when I'm now going to sketch the outline, I know that the top of the house starts at that point of the H and then goes through that J and through the M and down through the C, and I know the trainer comes through here and round through here, so it just really helps scale the whole artwork. Okay, so I just want to show you how it works. So on the phone I have the overlay, the reference that I showed you back in the studio. So for example, let's do this little bit together. So I can see that the sole of the trainer goes through the top of 5 and to the top through this little A. So I can go from here down to here, up through here, up through that A. Like that, and it basically continues for many hours. Many hours. So this is where I am at the end of day 2. You can see I've positioned, when you stand here, which is a bit of an awkward place because it's like where people drive cars, but I have positioned her foot on top of the electrical box, and yeah, it's coming together. I feel like it's a bit annoying I did so much scribble grid up here, I didn't really need it, so I'll have to block that all out in pink, but it's getting there. I have been tagged. Fuming. I'm fuming. It is day 3 of painting the mural. I went to VIP Graffiti and picked up some paints, and then I came back to the studio and I pulled up and I realised that the mural has been tagged. So annoying. It's this character, it's like this yoga character thing, and they always do this person with their leg up and it says farted in yoga. Anyway, I suppose they found it irresistible because the girl has her leg up and this person's character has their leg up. So now I have someone, now I have 2 people over the city. Anyway, it's very frustrating, but it is the nature of working in public is that, you know, this can happen, and especially with murals. It's more annoying that it's just on there and like people are going to see it as they walk past, and will they clock what's my work and what's no? I hope they notice it's tagged, but they might just think I've done that. Anyway, it's not entirely, because of I'm in the middle of just doing the line work, it's not entirely clear what's my work and what's the tag. But anyway, I have 2 other client meetings I need to do today and a presentation I need to finish. I'm not sure whether to just give myself a day off the mural, get these done. I feel absolutely exhausted. I didn't sleep very well, and just like properly go for it tomorrow, or whether to start cleaning this up today. I'm not quite sure what I've got the energy for, if I'm completely honest. So we are on day 3, and today I'm going to start painting the colour and sort out this. Tell you what happened. This is this little creature here appeared overnight, and it says next to it, I farted in yoga. I feel personally trolled because I'm also a person who finds yoga Today I go to soy, it's not that bad. Like, I freaked out a bit yesterday, but I think that's because I just had so much on. I didn't really have the emotional space to deal with this. But anyway, my new mate is going to get covered today, so say goodbye whilst you can. So you can get different kinds of caps. I'm still learning all this, but this is my favourite. It's like a custard cap, which means you can do relatively detailed lines. But then if you want to fill something like this, then I will switch the caps. So I've switched the cap to something called a fat cap, and when I spray that, you can see that the coverage is much bigger. So this allows you to fill things in quickly. So yeah, that's how you can fill different bits of the mural at different speeds. Is the end of day 3 and we are making progress. Let me show you. This is how far we've come. We've covered up most of the tagging. You can still see a little bit of it. But yeah, most of the girls on. I've run out of paint, so we're stopping early so I can go and buy some more. I'm feeling happy with how it's coming along. The paint is a little bit watery, so I'm going to need to do a couple more coats in some of the places, but I think it's coming along nicely and this perspective is working out well there on top of the electrical box. So happy days. So we are on day 4 today and I'm hoping I'm going to get most of the colour on today so I can just do details tomorrow. Got back here and this morning and nothing was tagged, which is great. I feel like the drama is behind us, although you can still see this little eye poking out. So yeah, I've got someone helping me today, which is awesome, Haban. So yeah, let's see how it all goes. Oh, also very excitingly, I got the go-ahead to paint this electrical box and this post here. I did ask the woman who runs the studios because I didn't want to get her in trouble. But yeah, she's like up for it. So if the council paints over it afterwards, then hey ho. But at least for Open Studio, it will be as I intended, which is very exciting. I am cycling to go and get more paint. Again, will I ever learn how much paint it takes? show you, it's the end of the day. This is how much we've done today. It is mostly just detailing tomorrow. We've painted the box, tomorrow I'll paint the pole and it will all come together. I've got like the crane to do, the details to do. I'm not making a huge amount of sense because I have no energy. It's home time, I need to go and walk Honey and lie on the couch.
Good morning from my kitchen. It is day 5, hopefully the last day. Painting the mural is so physical. I think sometimes people forget like how like demanding on the body it is. It's just like doing squats and stretches for a whole day. If it was a gym class, I wouldn't sign up for it. Let's put it that way. So I've kind of got all the like fiddly little bits to do today. I've got the face to do, which is like a big one really, which I've kind of been putting off towards the end because I think I'm going to paint it, not spray it, because it's pretty fiddly. Anyway, on her face I have sunglasses. Did I design it with sunglasses so I didn't have to paint the eyes? No, that wasn't the reason. Anyway, sunglasses to do and like the eyebrows and nose details and stuff like that. It's too fine for spray paint, so I'm going to paint it by hand. If it's not finished today, it absolutely has to be finished tomorrow. So, but I would really like a weekend off, to be honest. I have finished. I am exhausted, delighted, very proud of myself and super happy with it. It's 6 p.m. on a Friday. We did it 5 days, 2 days with helpers, but I am so pleased to have got to the finish line. Big thanks to you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more. Without further ado, here it is.